It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah!
All right. What is going on, everybody? I'm Scott.
And I'm Bill.
And this is
the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show.
Epi number 57.
I need an intervention.
And we're going to talk about Eminem versus Trump and a funny Kardashian stuff, Diddy talk, Justin Bieber talk, all coming up very shortly. But I just want to let you know, Billy the Kid is getting duped into buying video games.
No,
well,
it's
not buying,
free.
but downloading games that he sees on Instagram. The ads are working. So
they are. I have
those
downloaded
targeted
like 3 or
ads,
4
they are working
Instagram
for him.
ads for stupid little mobile games, and I'm in this one called Idle Balls, where you literally do nothing but let the balls rack up points. It's like Cookie Clicker
You got
on your
roped
phone.
right into it.
I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna let it generate points while the show happens. We'll see how many at the end.
All right, so Eminem blew up the internet last night because he decided to make his cipher at the BET Hip Hop Awards 100% going at Trump.
4.5 minutes.
4.5 minutes of it.
The Storm.
And
he tweeted it out, so if you want to check,
I
we can link it.
in the comments
Oh,
below.
look at dude!
I had it ready, dude.
Nice
I had it
job.
ready, yo. So
I was gonna say we can post
in
it
the
later,
comments
but,
right there.
That is, but then people are gonna click away and go watch the Eminem cipher.
Oh yeah, well stay, and then watch
it's really,
it.
really good. I was a little disappointed. I was like, Eminem, 2017, is he really relevant?
Right?
He came right out of the box, man, making it happen.
John
He's
sounds
always
like
relevant.
me right now.
He's always
is
relevant.
He really relevant? See?
I don't know, because John, as we know now, is a music critic, so he can say that kind of thing. No, but
all right, so
for real though, but seriously, folks.
But on the real, a lot of people are like, "Oh, I'm surprised Eminem saying all this stuff." I don't. If you're actually a real Eminem fan and you've actually listened to his music before, you shouldn't be surprised at this at all because he definitely went at the Bush administration.
People are actually surprised.
Yeah, there's people
okay.
"Oh, Eminem, why are you doing this?" It's like, okay, well, have you heard his song "White America"? Have you heard his song "We as Americans" or "Mosh" or "Square Dance" or anything like that?
He's opinionated and he speaks his mind. That's like the number one thing about Eminem.
So it's like there's tons and tons of examples of this, I guess, in the past where he's made songs and he's put his political opinion and everything in it. I don't think that when he's done it before with somebody like Bush was never, when he went at Bush was never the celebrity that Trump is.
Right.
And that's what I think the big difference is that people are like, "Oh my God, I don't know what to do." So basically he said at the end of it, after he says everything, talking about the NFL and, the owners and all that stuff. He's talking about the wall. He's talking about all that stuff. He's basically you could choose, you're a fan of both of us. You could either choose me or him. If you don't know what to do, he basically says, he throws up, the middle finger at you.
I had to look this up because there was the one line. There's this one line in this.
The Fantastic Four?
Yeah, dude, this is so... Okay. He says racism is the only thing he's fantastic for because that's how he gets his rock off. He's orange. And I was like, really? The orange, the tan? I questioned that. And then I saw on Twitter somebody broke this down. I was like, oh my goodness, that's brilliant because Fantastic Four, he gets his rocks off. He's orange like the Thing, who is an orange rock dude. And I was like, and then I died. And so that was it. That was my life.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why it was trending worldwide. I mean, when I looked at it, there was 700,000 tweets at first, and then I looked at it an hour later. It was at 1.2 million tweets. I don't even know what it's at right now. I'm sure it's crazy numbers.
It was impressive. It's very impressive. So if you haven't watched it, click the.
So with Eminem putting that song out or that freestyle, whatever you want to call it, last night, The Storm. Does that make you more excited for an Eminem album? Does it make you excited for a possible single this Friday?
Me? I already was excited.
But does it make you more excited? Does it make you
because it's he still got it.
Here we go.
Yeah. I always said, he still got it. So yes. I mean, yes and no. Maybe it makes you more excited because you were
now,
a believer in the first place,
well,
but now you are.
I am excited again.
So.
My tank is filled up a little bit here for Eminem, so I'm excited to hear what he puts on this album. I'm not expecting nothing crazy like that for a single, but on the album, I'm expecting there to be another White America or Mosh or something like that.
And look, just here's my thing. politics aside, like I don't care how you feel about Trump or about the protests or anything that's addressed, just the way it was put together is so impressive. Just the structure of the the lyricism.
It was
and all
smart.
That. That's I'm just like I don't even. You could say whatever you want if you put something together like that.
Too bad DJ
I'm
Khaled's
behind
not
it.
like, you smart. And also, there's this video going around from the 2004 BET Hip Hop Awards where Donald Trump like is like, oh, my vote is for Marshall Mathers, like Eminem's the best, blah blah blah. So I just hope somebody takes that part of the beginning of Trump like endorsing Eminem back in 2004 and they put it right before this of the video, and you make like a new version of it.
Well, this is not going to escape the watchful eye of Donald Trump on Twitter. Like he's got to tweet about this at some
No,
point.
he's not going to tweet about it.
You don't think so?
Nope.
Really?
If I tell my reason, we're about to get very political and
Okay.
start to go down a whole
So
nother lane.
we'll just say you don't think he'll tweet about it. I feel like he has to because he always
It's
he
a
tweets about everything.
it's a black and white issue.
Okay. Anyway,
So anyways,
speaking of black and white and things that are in color, let's talk about tattoos.
all right.
Hey,
Yo,
the
you're the
segue
segue person
machine
today.
is firing
Right now,
today.
like,
All right, so Janae Aiko, she's dating Big Sean. She got his face tattooed on the back of her left arm. So like, right
so some
Here.
on an arm, yeah.
Yeah. Full color. We're not talking about, like just an outline, like somebody, tattooed the outline of his face. She got a full color Big Sean photorealistic tattoo.
That's the truth.
Photorealistic is a little bit of a stretch, but it
looks very, very good.
a pretty good likeness, yeah. And the internet, naturally as the internet is wont to be, was torn on this. You got some people saying, like, oh, it's ridiculous. Why would you tattoo somebody's face on your body? And then you got other people saying, well, like, it's her body. She can do whatever she
Right.
wants. And I think both of those things are true. I think it is ridiculous, but I also think it's her body. So
Yeah, I mean, if she wants to go ahead and tattoo her or whatever Big Sean is to her,
yeah, her
like,
boo.
go ahead, do
Bang.
that. That's all
Man.
you. Go for it. But I don't think it's a smart decision. It's a lot harder to cover up than a name, and we all know how it works. Usually, you get somebody's name tattooed on you, that relationship's over.
Yeah,
Damn, think
That's
about how
bad
quick
luck.
this relationship's going to be over now that you get a face tattooed on.
because it also seems like Big Sean moves on pretty quickly. How many?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to post this Big Sean picture here. Yeah, when he was
he was engaged to the girl from Glee, Naya Rivera.
Well, here's the thing about Naya Rivera, right? After the relationship was over, she still used the same day, same venue, same everything to get married to a different guy. So she basically just switched out the guy.
That's
there.
opportunism,
That's
right
crazy.
there. Why waste all that money? Not that I think that she's necessarily stable from the things that I've heard about
And
her,
that Big
but
Sean tattoo is posted in the comment box.
there we
below,
go. Look
so.
at him. He's on it. So then he was with Ariana Grande.
You guys call me?
Yes.
Oh, there he is.
Big Sean. Yo,
Hey.
can we wait? I feel like we need like a different, like large Sean or maybe deluxe Sean.
Deluxe Sean.
Deluxe Sean.
Deluxe Sean.
Small.
Tall Sean. There you go.
Tall Sean.
It's Tall Sean.
It's Tall Sean, everybody.
So he's with Ariana Grande for how long? They were like
A
that
while.
Was it a while?
Yeah.
Was it a while? I can't remember if it was a while or if it was really short.
Also,
But he-
though, when he left Ariana Grande, Janae Aiko, or however you say her last name, she was married to.
Oh, she was married.
Yeah, so then that
didn't
divorce
know
was just finalized and stuff. So it's a weird
Do you
industry.
think-
Well,
Here's the big question.
yeah.
Do you think there's a reason why that she? Okay, let me run that back. Let me rephrase that. I think there's a very specific reason why Big Sean's tattooed on her body now, and it's probably because of her most famous line. If you catch my drift. I'm implying that he eats the booty like groceries. So, all right. So segue.
Segue.
Let's
I don't know. Well,
see.
speaking of.
Speaking of pictures of faces, let's talk about selfies.
Dude, wow, you're on a roll tonight, dude. You're segue machine.
I was gonna try to go with booty and groceries,
So-
but let's go to the Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian was recently asked if she could only take a selfies
Would you-
or Snapchat for the
Yeah.
rest of her life. What one would she do?
Would you rather only be able to do Snapchats or only be able to or would you rather never be able to take a selfie or never be able to Snapchat again? That's the exact
And she decided to go with
Snapchat.
Snapchat.
She would rather never take another selfie And she even said that she thinks selfies are kind of a couple years ago. Let's do some investigative journalism here. Let's go to Instagram while my game racks up some points here and look up Kim Kardashian and see when the last time she posted a selfie was.
I would say within the last 24 hours. Within her last 5 posts, there's definitely a selfie. But here's the thing, like what I say about selfies is that, okay, maybe the term selfie, maybe that's not as cool as it was a couple years ago and all that. No more selfie Saturdays or whatever. I don't think that was ever a thing, but
I think it was, actually.
But I think the form of taking a picture and a selfie, I think that's here to stay.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean?
That's what you do on Snapchat a lot.
So I don't think Snapchat's here to stay. I think Snapchat's going to be out of here in a couple years once another social media platform comes around. We know how it is. Look at it. I mean, there's like 30 social media networks right now. Something's going to come that the kids that are like 5, 6, 7 years old right now, they're not really on phones, but when they become teenagers, there's going to probably be another social media network around that's not Snapchat or Instagram or something that they're going to be on.
Sure. I just think it's funny that this is the woman who literally published an actual book full of her own selfies. She sold a book, and now she's saying that selfies are over. I mean, is she just like the queen, the arbiter of selfies? She just gets to decide when it's okay to sell a book and when it's not okay to take selfies anymore.
Yeah.
I'm going deep here, and I have not seen a
But
selfie.
all of her, I'm looking too on the side of my eyes, and they all look like they're professional pictures.
They
She's
are.
not actually taking a picture. Somebody else is running her account.
Right.
I bet you if you go back to before that unfortunate Paris incident, I bet you'll see a bunch of selfies.
I believe that's
because
probably what
that's
we would
when
see.
she like dipped off of social
She
media, and I
switched
think
off,
she
yeah.
came back with a whole new game plan.
I'm trying to find her last selfie. I'm gonna keep up with this.
And speaking of somebody coming up with a new game plan, Diddy, he's got a whole new game plan, and he wants to get in the game. Like, he wants to be involved with the game in fullest extent. He don't want just a team. He wants the whole damn thing. Yo, Young Diddy, a.k.a. Sean Combs, a.k.a. Puff Daddy, a.k.a. P. Diddy, a.k.a. Diddy. Is that
Diddy Dirty Money.
Diddy Dirty Money.
Yep, he's got a lot of them.
Yo, he says that he wants to buy the NFL. He wants to buy the No Fun League.
The whole league, not just one team.
Yeah.
He wants to buy the whole thing.
He wants to be like Vince McMahon and start a version of the XFL.
The DFL.
Yeah, the DFL.
The Diddy Football League.
So you can go against the No Fun League. I think that's what Vince McMahon called the NFL back when he was doing the XFL. But so the DFL, the Diddy Fun League, give us some details.
All right, so he went off on this on Twitter. He said, I did have a dream to own an NFL team, but now my dream is to own our own league. A league where you can be yourself, have a retirement plan, have freedom to be a great human, and protest for your people without being demonized for your beliefs as a king. New dream alert! Sell me the NFL now! Which, while Diddy has a considerable amount of money, he's routinely one of the wealthiest people in music, in hip-hop. At the end of every year, like those lists they make, people who made the most money, he's always near the top because of all of his business ventures. He's got a net worth of $820 million, which is a staggering amount of money, but it's still not enough to even buy your average NFL team because they're worth about $1 billion a piece.
And there's 32 NFL teams, so that means you would need a minimum $32 billion.
We're talking Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg money here.
And you got to think, like, you got the Cowboys in there, and they're definitely worth way more than $1 billion. And you got, like, the Giants, and you got some of these bigger teams that are worth more than $1 billion. I think you're talking about a $50 billion, maybe even $100 or $100 billion purchase, because you think of all the advertising, everything that comes with it.
They need to make a profit.
You need $100 billion to buy the NFL.
Now, that begs the question, I think. Let's say you come up with all that money. Let's say you got $100 billion. Who do you go to and be like, I would like to buy the NFL now, please? Like, who do you buy it from? Nobody owns. There's no one party that owns it, right? It's just it's like a living organism at this point.
Yeah, it's like I think there's a commission. There's a commissioner. And there's all that stuff, but the teams are independently. I don't know. We're talking about, like, this is rich people problems.
Right, yeah. If you buy the NFL, do you become dictator? Like, are you now the commissioner and you get to make all the rules? You just change whatever you feel like?
The DFL, coming soon.
Yeah, he's only a couple, like $99 billion short.
And Justin Bieber coming soon to a theater near you on that big screen.
Dude, the teasers, the trailers, the segues. That's
insane.
The story of that's the documentary of the Cubicle Show right there.
The segues. The segue machines.
Yeah.
So
Take it away.
Justin Bieber, he decided, he's contemplating on getting more into acting. So he's decided to go get some brilliant acting coaches, like some of the best actors that we've ever seen. People that have won Golden Globes and Academy Awards, and they've won even Grammy. They've done the whole trifecta, or whatever that thing is called. He's decided to go to Adam Sandler and David Spade, who have not won any of those.
They didn't even win any Golden Globes
Probably not.
for comedies or anything like that?
No, they won that Dummy Award, whatever it's called.
The Razzies?
Yeah, they won those. So Justin Bieber's getting acting classes from Adam Sandler and David Spade.
Now, to be fair, Adam Sandler is very successful, and he's got that deal with Netflix that's making him like gazillions of dollars. David Spade, I haven't heard much from him in a while, but also he's trying to score a role in like a 90s comedy, like a 90s themed comedy, which is when the two of those were like in their prime. That's their heyday. And I just think it's funny that like we're at a point in time where we're going to be doing 90s period pieces. Like, oh, remember life in the 90s? Yeah.
What a
I
time.
was a kid then.
Yeah, remember those little pets that you would have, and you'd have to do it on
Tamagotchis?
Yeah.
They're bringing those back, incidentally. 90s nostalgia in full effect here.
So, Justin Bieber, dude, I know that you're like, yo, hey, Adam Sandler, it makes me think of the 90s. But you know what was a big movie in the 90s? And who had a couple big movies in the 90s?
Titanic.
You could go to Leo. Titanic was huge in the 90s. He also had a bunch of other movies. There's a guy called Tom Hanks. He had a movie called like Forrest Gump and Castaway, all that. That was in the 90s.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah. You know, those are some pretty
Was Tom
good
Hanks too, hey.
actors right there. So why don't you go to them?
Go talk to Steven Spielberg and say, Steven, can you hook me up with some actors?
Or talk to Drake.
Why?
No, Drake's not that.
Why
good at
Drake?
it.
Drake hasn't been in any movies.
Yeah, but he's his.
Has he? I don't think he's been in any movies.
Yeah, but he's been on like
I mean,
that.
Degrassi.
Yeah.
With Canadian Drake's been on Canadian television.
Did you talk down on Canadian
But
TV?
well, Justin Bieber's Canadian, so
CT.
you work your way up.
Yeah, isn't Canadian TV all the way up?
All right, all the way up.
Okay, so that's
So
that for this
Now,
show here.
well, I just want to see how far back I've gone. I want to see. Oh, okay, I've navigated me away from Kim Kardashian's page.
It was a while ago that she actually posted a selfie.
I gotta check in. So while we did the show, I earned 1.72 billion points on my ball game, and I can collect double that much by watching this ad. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna collect like 3.44 billion points.
Right into it. So that's it for this edition of the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Thank you for tuning in Monday through Thursdays, 10:30 on the Jams 96.3 Facebook page. Remember, it is Eastern Time.
Because that's the only time zone that matters. So check in tomorrow to see how many more points I've got.
But really, you can just like watch it whenever.
True. Because
when
we do post them up.
Yeah.
Okay. And they'll be there. They're archived on the Facebook page and on the Jams YouTube channel if you feel like navigating over that way. And there's also a whole bunch of other cool stuff there too. So.
And with that being said, let the Force be with you.
One. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show! That's what I'm talking about, boy! Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah! Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Not a rectangle show. Not a triangle show. Not a pyramid show. It's a cubicle show. Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah! Cubicle Show. We just gotta do one. Boy!